Hi everyone. This month's Spellbinders Club Kits are open for new signups. I'm collaborating with some of my crafty friends to share our projects, showcasing some of the fun new club kits. Be sure to check out my teammates' projects by clicking on the hashtag below or on the video links below. Thanks so much for watching. Let's get started. Earlier this month, I released part 1 of this video, which was me using the Spellbinders September 2023 Clear Stamp and Die of the Month Club. What I did was, in that video, I used my Korean markers to color in my images. And today I'm going to actually show a little bit of the process of how I assembled the cards. So the Clear Stamp and Die of the Month for September 2023 is called Fall Thoughtfulness. It features this pumpkin patch type image, a pumpkin with several fall leaves around it, and it also features what I call a bouquet of leaves, fall leaves, and some flowers tied with a twine. Then these are the sentiments: Happy Fall, Happy Thanksgiving, I'm thankful for a friend like you, and thanks for your thoughtfulness. Spellbinders dies cut very close to the image, so there's not a lot of white space around it, which I personally love. And I do like these sentiments. They're a nice scripty font. I stamped and heat embossed the sentiments more than once, so I did it multiple times so that I would have more than one of each sentiment, and I even had some left over that I can use on future cards. I also heat embossed my images in this stamp set. So that's the Stamp and Die of the Month, and the name of it is Fall Thoughtfulness. I'm going to show you next the embossing folder of the month. This is the regular embossing folder. There's also a 3D embossing folder, but this is the regular embossing folder. The name of this embossing folder is Cascading Leaves and Stripes. I will have the products that I'm using listed below in my description box. And I'm going to show you by using a piece of black cardstock how beautiful this embossing folder is. Using Spellbinders cardstock in a variety of fall colors, I use my platinum machine and I use this embossing folder and had a variety of colors to pick from for my card panels. I also used several Spellbinders dies to cut out a variety of shapes using the Spellbinders colored cardstock in fall colors, and ran those through my platinum machine in this folder. For my first card, I ink blended my panel, and I tried to make it look an ombre color like fall. Then I cut with some Spellbinders cardstock this oval using a die called Elliptical Ovals from Spellbinders. I went ahead and used Spellbinders foam squares, and I popped my pumpkin patch or pumpkin foliage image up with these foam squares. Now you can also trim these foam squares in half, or you can just switch to the small foam squares. These are the large foam squares. I like these foam squares because they've got a lot of tack to them, but they're very easy to remove the adhesive protection on the back to reveal the adhesive layer. Very simple. I have arthritis in my hands, and so it's hard sometimes with different foam tapes to get that to peel off, but I have no problems with the products from Spellbinders in that area. Okay, now I'm using the small foam squares, and I'm just applying them to the back of my sentiment here. Again, my image was colored with Korean markers. I heat embossed it with black embossing powder, and I did the same thing for the sentiment. And this one says Happy Thanksgiving. Such a bright and cheerful card for Thanksgiving. The last final element that I added are 3 Spellbinders gold gems, just to give it a little extra sparkle. Card number 2 features Spellbinders Tuscan, which is this beautiful yellow colored cardstock, as well as Persimmon, which is a bright orange cardstock. I used the 2 different colors, and one cut out in a rectangle and one cut out with an oval die from Spellbinders. I like how bright and bold these colors are together. Spellbinders cardstock is 100 pounds, so it's nice and sturdy, and it comes in a rainbow of colors. And there is a bright samplers pack that you can purchase that has a bunch of nice colors to get you started. And the die that I used to cut that oval is the Spellbinders Fluted Classic Oval. I also used glitter that I purchased from Spellbinders to just enhance this card. As I did with these 2 cards, you'll notice that the pumpkins have glitter on them. I did show in my video part 1 how I applied that glitter. It's not hard to do. You just need liquid glue. And I am creating a card this time where I'm using just some basic rectangle shapes, and I use Spellbinders cardstock in Persimmon, which is orange, and Timber, which is brown. My first layer is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 in Persimmon. Then I went down 1/2 inch with the Timber and down 1/2 inch with the Persimmon, again to create matte layers. Now the glitters that I used are the Art Glitter brand, available at Spellbinders. In case you did not know, you can pick those up at Spellbinders. How exciting! That's a great product that they're carrying now. I know some people don't like working with glitter. I don't have a problem working with glitter. I just make sure I grab my Swiffer dust towel and clean my desk thoroughly after I'm done. Again, I'm applying the gold gems, this Color Essential gem from Spellbinder. I'm using gold. And once I use the Swiffer, it does pick up most of that glitter. And I have found that that's one great way to clean up. All right, so for this one, I'm using a craft color paper, and I'm going to use my Spellbinders tape just to adhere this down to my card panel. And then I have a piece of ink blended. This again, these are all backgrounds using the embossing folder of the month, but the ink blended panel, put it across the middle, just a piece of it. It was actually a piece I had left over. That's the nice thing about these embossing folders. They're quite large. They're large enough that you can make a slimline card from them, or 2 A2 size panels. Now my craft cardstock was from my stash, but I think Spellbinders has one called Portobello, which is very close to a craft cardstock. Again, I do like using craft cardstock in the fall. You can see the glitter really shows up well on this card. So I'm getting near to the end of my video. I just want to say thank you for watching, and thank you for watching the hop. I want to encourage you to make sure you check out all the videos that are being posted as part of this hop. showcasing different social media influencers for Spellbinders and different club kits. Several of the folks who are social media influencers for Spellbinders got together and decided we would help support each other by doing a hop together, which is so much fun. And I wanted to let you know that if you're new to my channel, I'm glad you're here. I hope that you will subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, but I hope that you'll subscribe so that you can come back and check out more of my videos in the future. And I'm going to just go through now and show you the cards that I created. I created about 13 in total. I was using the many different dies from Spellbinders. I used the essential ovals, essential rectangles, essential floral reflection, and many more. Again, they will be listed below in case you want to look up any of these yourself. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you hang on for the end of my video, I will have some still photos of all the cards that I created. And again, if you missed part 1 of this video, I would encourage you to check out the link at the bottom of my description box where you can find my earlier video. I also created a related video with the Spellbinders Quick and Easy Card Kit of the Month on my channel, so make sure you take a look for that if you're interested in seeing some of the other cards that I created using the Spellbinders Club Kits. Thanks so much for watching. Have a hopeful day. Bye-bye.